Hello everybody, welcome back to my gaming review. Welcome back. Today I'm going to talk about two big issues when it comes to a original PlayStation 2 fat console. Now, there was two huge issues with a PlayStation 2 fat. When these things get 18 years old, 20 years old, the components go bad, things go bad. 90% of the time, the laser goes bad, you have to replace your laser. Not a big deal. But there was a second thing that always, well, not always, but there was a second thing that sometimes actually goes bad, and it is the power supply. The first thing we want to do, if we have a power supply issue, is you have to check the back of it. This is a 3001 PlayStation 2 FAT. Now, knowing the model number is very important because if you have an old PS2 that does not work, does not power on, it might be a power supply issue. If you want to get your fat original PlayStation 2 working again, you have to know which version it is, because you may want to replace your power supply. It's actually really easy, very simple. Let me show you how to do it. So what you do is you obviously have to take it apart. So let me put it on here, trying to break it or anything. So we unscrew this guy. I already have two missing screws. It's a used console. So I can't really, probably should buy another, some screws for this, but I'm actually missing screws, so it's kind of loose. But what we do is we take a screwdriver for the system. Here is a focus screwdriver. And you just need a screwdriver that looks like this. It's not that complicated to take these consoles apart, it's very easy. And what you gotta do is take out these screws. So let's get this done, let's get this over with. And yeah, so you can use this video when you want to replace your power supply, or if you actually know that you have a power supply issue in the PlayStation 2 console. Now, the reason why I want to make this video is because I don't do many teardowns on my channel. I don't really show people much when it comes to repair and actually taking apart a game system. So we're going to take apart the PlayStation 2. Number one, because it's super easy and simple. And number two, because I like the PS2, and I like making videos like this on my channel. So, let's take that screw out there. Almost done. Take this guy out. This one's a little stiff in there. And there we go. Okay. So, once you have your screws out, we're going to now turn this over. Very gently, obviously. Now what you want to do, to not break your console any further, is you see this right here. This is where the DVD drive is. So all you have to do is, gently. So all you gotta do is pull up, like that. Make sure it's out of there. And then you gently pull it to the side, because you have the string right here. So as you can see, yeah, this is where the power goes. This is for the power button and reset button. You don't have to pull this out to do this process. Very simple. So this is one of the things that goes bad. This is the laser. So to repair these, you have to actually disassemble this and put a brand new laser in. But we're not going to focus on that today. We're going to be focusing on the power supply. Now, how do we get to the power supply? It's very easy. We go to our controller ports. We take these screws out right here. Very simple, very easy. These are different from these screws. These are big, these are small, so you don't really have to worry about what goes to what, because these are all different sizes. So those are two screws right there. Now what you want to do is you actually pull this back on to the PlayStation 2 system. Like this. Be very gentle. You want to go down with it. Try to catch it back on the DVD drive, and there you go. Now what you do is you pull it back over, like this, right? There you go. And now, there you go. The bottom shell comes off. Very easy, very simple. Put that to the side. And now, this is your power supply. Now what you do, you take out these screws right here, get to your power supply. Again, this is a very simple, easy process. And again, these screws are actually different from these screws. They're all different screws. So it's very easy and simple to know what goes to what. So you take out these little tiny baby screws. There we go. And my PS2 fat is very clean and in very good condition. And I do know this power supply works. I'm just making a little video, a tutorial on how to replace these. There we go. Now you want to be very gentle. On this side, you have some clips. So you want to just kind of wiggle it out of there. And there you go. So now you do that. And here is your power supply. So you got to wiggle it out of there. You take this thing off. And once you take this thing off, your power supply is officially off of the PS2. You can go on eBay or another website and actually replace your power supply. Very easy, very simple process. All you gotta do once you have a brand new power supply is you push it back in. Make sure it lines up correctly. Make sure you don't damage anything. There we go. Push it back in there. And now you have a brand new power supply. Let's just say this is brand new. Now you put your screws back in. Very easy, very simple process. It's not very difficult to do this. So if anybody has a old PlayStation 2 fat that no longer works, it's actually very easy to replace the power supply and fix these. Let me try to line this up a little bit better. I kind of screwed up on that one. Yeah, looks like it's a little more lined up right there. But anyway, this is a very easy process. I'm going to end the video though because I'm going to screw this all back together. Again, you just do the same thing I did, just reverse. So now you have to put the screws back into these. You put the the bottom shell back on. You open up the top shell. You screw these guys back into the controller ports, and there you go. You have a brand new power supply, and your system should be working like new again. So two of the biggest issues with the PlayStation 2 FATs, especially because they're so old now, is because, they're a super old system. Lasers go bad, power supplies go bad. You have to replace these at some point. So if you own a PlayStation 2 FAT that no longer works, try to check out which version you have so you can actually get the correct power supply. And again, super easy process, very easy. I'm in this video, so hope everyone enjoyed the video today. This has been my gaming review, and this has been basically how to replace your PlayStation 2 power supply, how to fix a power supply. You can find these on eBay and other websites, and there you go. Anyway, I'm gonna end the video, so peace out. I'm going to reconstruct this, and anyway, peace. Oh yeah.